You've clicked on this video because you want to stop feeling lost in life. You don't want to get up anymore feeling as if whatever you do is not going to matter. You don't want to live a life without passion, dreams and things you desire anymore. So today I want to help you to get up feeling excited about what you are going to do, to make a situation come true in which you can't wait for that alarm to go off, to jump out of bed and to get to work on whatever you feel is important to you. This video is meant to help you to think about your goals, the dreams you have, and to rethink your situation in order to create mental clarity. I want to help you to stop feeling lost in life and live a life true to yourself. Hi everyone, I'm Gabriel from the YouTube channel Goals and Crows, and the last few weeks have been quite difficult. The new year has already begun and I did have a few goals I felt passionate about, but for some reason the biggest asset that I've had, the desire to change my life, was missing. And it certainly wasn't easy to admit to myself that for the first time since I've gotten into self-development, which was probably 2 years ago, I felt lost in life. It was so horrible because I didn't enjoy the things I once felt so passionate and excited about anymore. I no longer had the feeling that every day I was getting up, I was taking another step towards the dream I had. I had to take some time off, rethink my past choices, and think about the paths that were ahead of me in order to choose the one that would lead me to a place or in a direction that I personally think is good for me right now. So grab a pen and a piece of paper. Let's talk about what it takes in order to stop feeling lost in life. One important concept when it comes to making good choices about your life is to find your authentic self. It's the part of you that is completely honest, that acts the same way whether you are alone or a million other people are watching you. The part of you that knows exactly what would be good for you. Your authentic self always makes a decision true to your values, beliefs, and your most important and secret dreams. Your authentic self doesn't let fears, addictions, bad habits, and bad influences affect you. So in order to make good decisions about your life, and good meaning decisions that get you in a direction that is beneficial for you, that is beneficial to your success, happiness, and overall well-being as a person, you need to find your authentic self and hold on to it. It's certainly not easy. But if you are in a place in which you feel comfortable and let your thoughts just be free and don't try to control them, you might very well be able to find it. Let's look at life goals and the overall main values and ideas of your life. The problem here is that everyone has got a different idea about how a perfect life should look like. This is why so many opinions are contradictory. And if you don't know what's good for you and what you want to do, you might very well feel lost because of different people saying contradictory things. Maybe you care about your family, you want to travel, live adventures, maybe you care about your family, you want to travel, you want to live adventures, you want to take care of your spirituality, or you want to become a businessman or woman. But whatever it is, you need to find out if it's really your desire or just a choice you made because of somebody else's opinion. Gary Vee is known for his work ethic and preaching how we all need to work harder. And I think that's true, but what many people forget is that we don't only have to work in business. If that's something that makes you feel miserable, then it's a complete waste of your time. I think what he really is saying is that you need to make every minute count. But making every minute count does not mean you have to grow a business. It means you have to live a life true to your authentic self. What does that mean to you? The life of every man is a diary in which he means to write one story and writes another. In his humblest hour is when he compares the volume as it is with what he vowed to make it. J.M. Barrie. I think that quote sums it up pretty well. If you don't live a life true to your authentic self, you will end up wasting your time and wasting your life. So you need to find out what really matters, both in the main idea of a perfect life, as well as the steps and goals and tasks you can then take. Productivity to many people means just squeezing in as much as they possibly can. It's not like that. You need to do the things that really matter. You need to take care and get the things done that will change everything else. If you try to get everything done, the things that really matter will just fall off your table. You won't be able to take care of them, and you will feel lost in life because you're so overwhelmed with everything else. And in spite of working so hard, you're struggling to get forward. Please take the time to think about what you want to achieve and why you want to achieve it. Within the areas of a good life, find your own personal goals, the things you care about, the things that get you excited, and that path as narrow as it can sometimes be, crystallize it and make it clearer by writing it down. There's a difference between saying I want to grow a business and I want to make an uncomplicated skincare business for men, the way Alpha M does, for example. And don't be scared that those goals may change in the future. That's completely natural. But if you're not willing to take a certain path, you won't get forward at all, and you won't be able to re-navigate to take a new direction, because you at the end haven't taken any direction at all. But it's fundamental that you not only know what you want, but also why you want it. That is the reason why you get up in the morning. That's why you are excited throughout the entire day. If you have a powerful reason, you will even go to bed being excited about the next day. Having figured out those fundamental building blocks, you also need to be able to preserve that focus. Goals can sometimes be quite intimidating, and you may not know the exact steps you need to take. You might not have that winning formula, that secret strategy on how to get there. So there are a few things you can do to have your goals present at any moment of the day. I personally write down my goals every morning and every evening. This way I can think about them throughout the entire day and make decisions that help me to get even just one step closer towards them. But maybe you can have short or even long visualizations where you think about how working towards that goal and then achieving that goal would make you feel. You can only stop feeling lost in life if you stop accepting your situation and your life as it is right now. There's so much rubbish out there. You don't need to be famous. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be a guru in order to live a fulfilled and happy life. But you need to live a life with purpose. Hi everyone. It has been 2 months since I uploaded my last video. And right now I want to tell you as simple and short as possible what happened, what I've learned throughout this time and how you can benefit from it, and how I plan to continue with this channel, because yes, I do want to continue. Here in Germany, the driver's license is quite expensive, or that's at least what I've heard from the exchange students that visited our school. We pay an average of 2,000 to 3,000 euros. I don't know about you, but to me, that's a lot of money. And it also takes a while to get it. I think on average about half a year. I started earlier than my classmates and I had to face a few challenges. I couldn't talk with my classmates because they didn't have the same problems I had. I didn't get along with my instructor very well. And because every lesson was so expensive, I started to get scared. I felt fear because of every new lesson that was coming up. At school I was never really afraid of any tests or exams. But this time I was. I was afraid of the test I needed to take in order to get my driver's license. Hindsight is 2020, but looking back at it, I know that I had a weak mindset. I was ashamed of whatever was going on, and I stopped doing everything else because I had to focus all of my energy on the driving lessons, despite feeling miserable about them. And I think that made it even worse, because I didn't have success in other areas. But then I had the realization. I needed to fix my mindset, because this was the only way I could finally get it. I could finally finish and I would no longer have to fear driving or paying for more lessons. I had to rethink my life, as I tried to share with you in this video. And because of the change of my mindset, for the first time ever, I felt comfortable in the car. I felt comfortable driving. I knew that I could do it. Take the quote, "If it is to be, it is up to me." I went into that final exam knowing that I would do everything I could. If I had to give it another try, I would. But I never have felt so calm before an exam. Not even a school exam I had studied for weeks. All because I was able to change my mindset. And it's a great feeling to know that you finally finished what you started. And it's also a great feeling to drive on the German highway. I'm just kidding. I'm keeping it reasonable. A few days before I went into the exam, I filmed the video you just saw. But because I didn't upload in such a long time, I felt as if my comeback had to be something more special. But I've realized that that's just an excuse. I want to upload new videos. I want to help you with my knowledge, my experience, and maybe we can help each other. Because of the coronavirus, I now have time. I have more time and I can upload more frequently. But afterwards, I want to figure out how I can continue, because I certainly will continue. So I have no upload schedule yet, but I will keep you guys updated. Thank you for being there for me, and I hope I can do the same thing for you. I've missed this so much. If you have any video ideas or questions you want to have answered, leave them down in the comments. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you can learn more things, improve, build new habits, change your life and chase down the dream you have. That's it from me for today. Take care, and I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you.